诶，把昨天继续玩的再玩下去咯。
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
卡住了，是怎样？都读取一下是不是？哦。太卡了吧！比我在调低。
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
实战指南地图。
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
哦，
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of
他讲话都好有趣哦。
and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
附魔
Unfold it and have a look.
怕亏。打开任务日记，按 N 可以开地图。所以啊，黄色是主线。满足咒语或等级，会有一个黄色上面有锁。新咒语可以透过教授指派的作业作为任务奖励获得。追踪。哦，按右键就可以。哦。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
所以他原本拿的
You'll enjoy
是
Mr. Ollivander.
谁的魔杖？
He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls. 释放魔法罗盘。哦，哦，原来是这个意思。哦，鸟鸟，酷哦。可以偷撞他一下。这是要怎？哦，看门要读取一下，东西有点多啊。太帅了吧！
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
我想说谁在讲话，原来是你哦！我靠！
Late on your homework? Not once, not even twice, but thrice now. Thrice! Do you intend to study, or do you plan to remain a nuisance forever? Get yourself to a library and get your head down!
太有趣了！为什么哪里都有地球仪啊？是干嘛？哇塞，这个眼睛啊！我这边是怎么了？
Is that all you've got?
哇塞！等一下，我这边是怎么了？
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black
太
skull.
卡了吧这里！
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
哦，这真的很方便的。好想要这样哦，这样就不用那个自己搬桌椅。
Let us begin with a basic cast.
不在那之前，我也太卡了，怎么回事？啥玩意儿？啥？
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, good. Well done.
这好玩，它可以再飞吗？哦，这就是最高了。
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego.
Protego. Levioso. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy live duels. Dueling with us adept.
他直接被吊打哎！
Watch your
他就跳上去
attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
啊，还有作业啊！
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the... Oh, I'm not...
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
所以啊，
Nice work.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
当然要
In
骗
fact,
骗
it
他。
was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
老师就在旁边呢，这是 OK 的吗？他直接就弹起来啊，这样就升等了。接下来去上魔咒课，还有支线哦，旗杆就是支线。速钱呢？速赢啊！这是要哪套？这里真的是有点大哎。不就还好有这个，不然我就路痴了。怎么有琴声呢？操，好糗哦！哇塞，这也太棒了吧！
I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean.
啊？他们都在动哎，酷哦！我都一瞬间不知道想不知道要讲什么。啊，这个不会动吗？不是都要动一下吗？不魔法世界吗？
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Into Ravenclaw.
哇塞，再一次卡到爆哎！
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms.
我
Anyone?
看到一只虫。
Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
啊，有点喝啊吗？这紧吗？真的是有点速钱哦，有点速哦。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
我这边都专业，专业盖房子的。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm Accio at the last possible moment. Now, think not to worry.
哈，所以这就是失败是吗？啊
That's it. Very good.
哦，原来是这样。那啊
Very
我没
good.
准备好。
Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
我真的是很想要把这挑爆，到底怎么回事？不是这样的。
Watch this.
哇，他也太强了吧！
There we go.
他也太猛了吧！
Accio.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Be sharp.
安呢？原来是可以装掉的、哦。
Phew.
Accio.
喂，
Well done.
被枪烂了。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
他直接穿过我哎！
Settles it all.
刚刚那个
Here we go.
不妥。
Yes.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
喂，
Watch this.
一直想要把它撞掉，结
That
果
is how it's done.
这么惨的吗？
Let us see this. Phew.
0分呢！我天哪！
Accio.
哇，他没有掉下去。
Excellent control there.
吐血。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
没有加分。太难过了吧？
Gather your things on the way out.
距离有问题。
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride.
没有，我很
Didn't
气
want
馁
to
啊。
go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier,
他在安慰
I
我。
promise.
我自立自强。
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Cool.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
哦，这么帅啊
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here.
啊，不
Hardly
用魔
anyone
杖，
at Wagadu uses one.
用手啊。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
太屌了
Not to
吧！
mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next
我干
time.
that for you。
Of course,
瞬间就想
you
要
can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
哦，所以是用在服装上。
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
我们有个是铃铛的声音。任务日志，跟教授见面。第一局。 变形学教室。诶，不是地图吗？哦。
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
是吗？
I've been fortunate. Beginner's
我
luck.
没有赢啊。
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
这算是被呛了吗？冲啊！哦，这里。该不会会动吧？ 能跳过去啊！
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Hello.
撸毛。
Do you think it's painful being a half transformed?
哇塞，那个树自己长起来，太好了吧
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
被盯上了。
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Opa?
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
娜娜，为什么是娜娜？
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
想说他是第一个选项就选他。
Unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
鉴别名字有点障碍，你知道吗？
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
不复修。哦，等一下，等一下，我刚看得错。它是可以直接定位。 哦，就是直接把这个给你，方便呢。哦，好吧，意思就是说去主线嘛，好吧，那就去主线吧。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Protego!
哦，原来左键子压着就会把法杖移起来。啊？其实我还是没搞懂这是要怎么弄。这不是我想飞哪就飞哪，是不是？好吧，算了，再研究吧。嗯？这怎么有个东西在飞啊？什么东西啊？啊，原来在飞不是错觉啊。
There's something in there. I just know it.
靠墙。
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Oh.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
所以它还会黑掉吗？哦，它就不会黑掉，是不是？哦。哦。啊？但我现在说实话，比较想要解主线。穿着。铠甲真的很帅，你该不会有一栋吧
？Lumos。
你待这么黑的地方干嘛
？Revelio。
Another adventure, are we?
嗯，这啥？
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
原来是我要先去学那招才可以去火米村，是不是？原来是这样。我怎么觉得跑的还比较快一点？
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
太可爱了。
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
故意当那个白目小孩，先问一下他。
I'll start the task right away, Professor.
在雕像收集书页。 在哪？
This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accurate. Brilliant.
他自己讲他自己厉害，合理吧？ 这里面就有阳光，为什么照进来却好像
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
Wow.
Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
啊，失恋的人把这个打破，为什么？嗯？ 为什么要打破这个？为啥？
Accio!
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
所以哦，可以去湖米村了，所以哦。啊，这是道的意思吗？哇，他直接跑起来。
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
要不去湖米村，你要
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an
太
elective
糗了
class,
吧？
believe
刚刚
me.
在自动浇洒，自动浇花。
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year.
这是动的，
Everyone
这
will
世
tell
界
you to
的
visit
自动
at
花洒，
Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
还真的要用跑的去哦。
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here.
干嘛？
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them
Oh.
in potion making.
无情收集。OK。
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
啥玩意儿？
Revelio.
Likely already named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
真的。
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
身为魔法师却要用奔跑的，
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought.
明明坐马车也不错啊。
While I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of
香
the
菇在
castle
跳。
walls.
诶，
Look, How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new
刚好会
and
聊天哦，
unfamiliar.
怎么办？
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
哦，还可以用这种方式
I
哦。
still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too.
我只是
And getting out of the castle and
手痒，
exploring
随便
helped
按
me
一
to
下。
adjust quite a bit.
原来可以这样。
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
你快被我超车了哦！
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
他看起来就喝醉了。
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
他看起来很强哎。
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
他喝很强哎。
Oh, Mr. Moon. A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are.
还真的用
It is
跑得
hard
到
to
了。
know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
是进
I
城镇
can
就不能
tell
跑
you
了，是
that
不
you
是
are？ certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
不过这城镇是真的蛮碎的呢。
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and
那个横线
of course
看起来真的很
you
像
will enjoy
表
Mr.
情符号。
Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
到火米村到处都是不同的景点、商店和兴趣点，你可以用实战指南的地图进入导航。这根本就城镇啊！旋转女巫，奥利凡德，神奇萝卜。 猪头酒吧，所以我现在要干嘛？要去这些地方就对了。行，那不管怎么样，一定要先来个法杖吧？这么近的吗？柜台啊，门在这。随便看人家的手套我还不先装起来。所以啊，有巫师的感觉咯，可以哦。
I'll be right with.
So,
just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
是不是会怎样啊？
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
龙的心弦。
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Take it. 然后自己设计。行哦。那我还不。
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
我就先换木头啊。
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
可硬可软，十分灵活，颇为灵活。
Curious indeed.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
哇，太难选了吧！
How intriguing.
不然就长这样呗。看不出木头差别在哪。
How intriguing.
是我眼睛有问题吗？
Curious indeed.
吧，那就黑檀木崩。
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
选择困难的，那就干脆这样吧。就行吧，就这样吧。
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
对呀，
Revelio.
为什么那边都蓝蓝的？那什么东西？直接跟你说2等锁住，他不就全部都锁住了吗？这是啥？偷捡人家钱。
Revelio.
什么？我刚看到香香了，那香香呢？
How nice to see you, my friend.
这门是这样。
Lumos.
Revelio.
« 撸猫，看到猫就是要撸一下。爽撸，高追。接下来要去这个。
Revelio.
我这里是怎么回事？ 啊？
Revelio.
哦，这个意思。搞笑店，酷啊！香香。 哇，好吧，展开。
Revelio.
这个钱袋就是随便拿，哇塞！行行，好，怕袂亏。
welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
衣服。摧毁是怎样？这嘛收紧了吧？太补丁了吧？
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments.
怎么看到肥羊的感觉？
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies.
我怎么知道你年轻要吃什么药啊？
Fascinating art potion making rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
你好像蛮贵的哦。行吧。下个地方在哪儿？这里。
Revelio.
等下。啊？忘了什么？
Well, hello there.
Revelio.
神奇萝卜推车，喜欢当主角。
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I
Bison.
take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
买种子350，买2朵花几把？逻辑。现在就是剩卷轴了。这是，哦， 哇塞，太帅了吧！可以把它剪好。
Revelio.
I question anyone.
撸猫，又是不一样的猫猫。前撸哦。这里是大家都锁门，就怕有人来这边偷包。校服，拿到装备就是要马上看啊。5等。
Revelio.
直接没有我的事。
Accio. Revelio.
钱袋。哦，这应该就没啥了。我去。
Revelio.
其实我只是手误。
An inquiring mind.
你这边有2个很大的箱子呢，一起被他亏。
They really shouldn't allow food and drinks in the common room.
好可口哦，这箱子。啊，是可以这样走进来的吗
？Revelio.
行吧，既然都走进来。
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
幻术配方。
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then.
他名字可能是我唯一一个可以记得的。
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest.
他眼睛是不是有一点小撇啊
out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
真的有点瞟眼吧。
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Revelio.
不稳定的大斧。
Accio.
移动不了。
Revelio. Accio.
香香。
Revelio. Accio.
我以为可以移动机呢。
Revelio.
嗯。这麻布袋可以，哎，让那只鸡穿过这个栅栏呢？哦，是这样的吗？哎，等一下，你的脸也太凶狠了，这脸也太凶狠了吗？
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos.
完全不知道这是哪里，该不会就是这里吧
Revelio.
香香，看怎么又有眼睛？你怎么会有眼睛呢？
Revelio.
怎么回事
Accio.
这可以干嘛？
Levioso. Accio.
好吧。
Revelio.
他家有这样子，他家太那个了。耶！我不知道吃这个哦，我知道来大翻特翻的哦。有那么多衣服。哦，很乡村风哦。不知道谁家哎、
Revelio.
有眼睛吗？是不是没有眼睛？我是不是要得绕路过去啊？下个笨棋。哦，这么大一个箱子啊！金色的帽子哎，不用对比啊，只是这个帽子看起来太粗了吧？这收藏可以干嘛？哦，我觉得图鉴是不是？库存就是什么？哦，背包啊。传奇手套，必须要领下。学霸围巾，哇塞，这护目镜怎样？这也太丑陋了吧！这样好了。 刚刚那个手套嘞？啊？装备外观奖励，所以它只有外观，是吗？是安内吗？这样子，我怎么换外观？哦 ，F。哦，太棒了！那我必须把这个收起来。还有这个，还有这个。这什么衣服啊？狂热校袍，太狂热了吧！低调一点，这样就好了。时尚背心校服。的确是蛮时尚。行吧，要穿这样，转个档啊。行，那把火米村玩完，就可以收工睡觉。膝盖什么？膝盖倒转咒？我膝盖倒转听起来太可怕了。是呀，剪得很漂亮啊。这把钱放在这啊。
Revelio，
这样不就会害我很想要再现行一下？我这边突然有点小卡，可能必须得读取一下。等一下，蜜蜂公爵，蜜蜂公爵有贩售各式各样的魔法甜点，从丝丝咻咻风到爆炸夹心软糖，通通都有，太酷了吧！啊，这是可以直接进来是吗
？Revelio。
就是那个奇怪的风，咻咻风。这是什么
？Revelio。
啥？瞬间退化术？哇塞，这是棉花糖吗？啊，就转一圈是这样，就这儿。
Revelio。
这个是什么？来一颗啊！会爆炸夹心糖， 必须要吃一下，真的。不能吃一个吗
Revelio.
哦，不管转哪边，它都只会转这个就对了。行吧，下次再玩吧。我记得外面刚刚有箱子的。
Revelio.
麻袋。伍德克拉夫特的亨吉斯特，哇塞，这名字真的是有点长。活米村的创始人，他被麻瓜被迫赶出家门。行吧，五等了，五等了是吧？啥玩意儿可以穿来着？就是这个是吧？啊？那没心心念念的五等，结果
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
Revelio.
喂，箱子，刚不是看到一个？他有眼睛？啥？我这么远也可以拿？
Revelio.
这不会是魔法？这是什么？哎，你已经掉下去了。哦，3颗，是只能3下。去瀑布呢？哦，4个。啥玩意儿在飞啊？
Revelio.
布袋，在人家家里这布袋，尴尬，进不去啊！在这可以进去吗？哦，可以 ，nice。 家就是我家。
Revelio.
注意哦。有什么？布袋，布袋钱真的很多哎。
Revelio.
顶只大声，还有目睭是要安怎摕？每次我觉得这个捡这个很神奇。哎，
Revelio. Accio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
太不看好他了吧
Accio. Revelio.
这么不看好他，他今天努力了。
Accio.
拍手
Revelio.
拍手，按错按错。
I'm just trying to practice.
啊，这个家里好多东西哦。 高级巫师服，对哦，你一看就是有点财产的，不愧是服饰店呢，直接就是送你围巾。啊，测监器。 测监器在侦测到附近有不值得信赖的人，会开始旋转、闪烁，并发出吹口哨的声音。酷了吧？我看到外面有东西在飞了。在哪
Revelio. Accio.
小钱袋，耶，21块，应该都，应该能让我拿爆的都拿爆了吧？那恭维。
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
So? 你以为活米村大家都吃素的？
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
太突然了吧！哎，学到闪避了。
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! Look out! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way! Descendo!
我本来还想要继续那个，我靠，他变血血了，奇的巨怪，他怎么变血血了
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Levioso. Reparo.
按错了。
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
哇，完全满足。
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
完全满足各种想修复的心呢，太方便了吧
Reparo.
哇塞，哇塞，真的就像魔法一样哎！好方便哦。有哪里要修的啊？我处理。会修上瘾呢。再来几次3关。有马上就有吗？这是要走哪里啊？我这是要走进来是不是？
We were just talking about you.
啊，今天先到这儿啊，存档休息了。目前无法，啥意思？所以我应该要走出去，再自动存档，再手动存档吗？ 还是不能存欸。再玩一下。
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist!
要故作矜
let's
持一
try this
下，
on for size, shall we?
当然要先故作矜持一下。
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
也这不就跟我刚刚拿的那件一样吗？进攻欸，这根本让我看不到全身。行吧，买个衣服呗。
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
所以哦，有点这样可以储存哦。耶，行哦，那今天就开到这了，拜啦。